Wolverine 59 of Gamers X here. I just want to make sure that that was straightened. So, the tripod, it was getting a little crooked. So, Daredevil Born Again is being delayed. Now, I print out the article from the Hollywood Reporter. So here we go. According to a new report from according to Hollywood Report, the reset button has been pushed on Daredevil Born Again following its shutdown due to the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. It's noted that less than half of the show's 18-episode order had been filmed, but the result had Marvel Studios head Kevin Foggy feeling that the series wasn't working. This led to the quiet firings of writers Chris Ord and Mack, while the directors on the board for their main episodes to shoot were also let go. The search has since been confirmed for new writers and directors, and I've seen videos like, oh, Disney doesn't know what it's doing and and it's like, let's take a breather, okay? Let's take a breather, and okay. If they want to make sure that this is going right, I'm all for it, because if the show's getting rushed, then that's gonna be a huge problem. But I also see where people were I can see where people were getting frustrated because we're not getting Foggy Nelson or Karen Page back, well, as far as we know. And Vincent D'Onofrio, I do see his comments, but hopefully it's not like, hopefully it's not frustrating for him, because he wanted to come back to playing Kingpin, and we all want this to go smoothly. And I mean, come on, we all wanted a real season 4, and yet this doesn't. I think they just outright said that season 4 of well, no, that this wasn't gonna be a season 4. This is just gonna be a new way of storytelling with Charlie's. I'll just say Charlie's version, because if I say his last name, YouTube's gonna think something completely different. Yeah, seeing his version of Daredevil, everybody wants his version, and his version was great. I mean, come on, his version of Daredevil. Let's see. The report also. The report claims that Disney Plus executives are also looking to change the way they approach shows developed for the MCU. Given the, I'm just saying MCU because, yeah, simple that way. Given the decline in acclaim of viewership for the series, as was the case with Secret Invasion falling short with critics, Disney Plus will be shifting to develop television content in a more traditional way moving forward. Marvel's head of streaming TV animation brand, Wonderbaum, said we're trying to marry the Marvel culture with the traditional television culture. It comes down to how can you tell stories in television that honor what's so great about the source material. And and the thing is with that when they're talking about Secret Invasion not doing so well, we all thought when it was announced, okay, they're gonna somehow. I think everybody was thinking that somehow they were gonna bring back Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, but everybody who was part of Marvel since Phase 1, we all thought that, and then turns out they were gonna make a complete different route, and I wasn't exactly uh, like, okay, yeah, having Rhodey be one of the Skrulls was like, okay, like, but because that kind of did, like, seeing Tony get the Infinity Stones inside and I am Iron Man, and then snap and take away Thanos, sacrificing himself in the process. I mean, seeing Rhodey, just holding on to Tony and going, I just lost my best friend. That was the thing there before Secret Vision ever came out. That was the thing, because when Armor Wars was announced, the whole big question is how were they gonna handle um, Rhodey now that his best friend's no longer there. And we've seen that with Happy Hogan in Far From Home. And now that it's a Skrull and not the actual Rhodey, that was kind of a fake out. And now, the only thing to kind of see where this goes now, how is Roy gonna handle it now that he found out his best friend sacrificed himself for the world. So, okay, details have also been revealed on why Daredevil Born Again is getting a creative reboot in the midst of production. Orley Corman reportedly developed a series that was more of a legal procedural drama, because that's what we wanted. Like more of the legal proceedings that shows more of Matt. Yeah. And the issue was that I felt too far removed from the action packed three season Daredevil series, but we saw the action. Charlie is said to have not even put on the Daredevil suit until the 4th episode, and it seems to left Marvel Studios feeling like it was a sign of in this form, while Marvel will keep some scenes and episodes. Much of what was shot could wind up being scrapped, or serialized elements added in, or the Corman are also still on board, except for this. So they're gonna stay on as the execs, okay? The report also referred to Daredevil Born Again as a 2-season series, so there are apparent plans to keep the show going for at least another season, despite the behind the scenes issues, and there's always gonna be that unless there's something to really be worried about. You know, meanwhile, this new plan for Marvel shows will also entail hiring showrunners, creating, yeah, okay, okay, I get what they're trying to say. However, they can to ensure that it still has that, and still has that way of what Daredevil is like. Arrow, for its first 3 seasons, they had something. Then they put new showrunners season 4, and what happened? Laurel ends up dying. Then Felicity becomes the new love interest, and oh, we know my feelings on that front. Yeah, yeah, it worked really well, did it? Yeah, and plus, it's like season 5 did well, then some of the later seasons didn't feel like it was Arrow. So if and to and think with The Witcher starting out great, um then they didn't exactly let uh, Henry Cavill have this crave, and look what happened. He decided, I'm leaving the show, and Liam Hemsworth's gonna take my role. Pretty simple. I don't think Charlie's gonna leave, and somebody else is gonna take on the role. But I don't, unless there's like more and more problems going down the road, I don't see how it's gonna go bad. I think what's gonna happen though is it's gonna be that they're gonna try and fix whatever, but still try and keep like how it was for the Netflix shows. And the thing is, like, I'm just glad that they put all that onto Disney Plus, and putting all that, putting that version of Daredevil into the MCU. I mean, because if they didn't, we'd still be talking about how bad they did things for um, for Netflix. Like, I remember when I signed on to Netflix, I was watching most of season 1, and then they outright said, yeah, we're not gonna do Daredevil, we're not gonna do Jessica Jones or Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Defenders, Punisher. We're not gonna do those. We're just gonna give give everybody just the we're gonna give them Jessica Jones season 3, Daredevil season 3, Iron Fist season 2, Luke Cage season 2, no new season of Defenders or Punisher. We're just gonna give you that. That's it. We're out. Like, seriously. And yet now we know how it's done in the ways of Netflix. Oh yeah, we'll just give you 2-3 seasons of this show, and then we'll cancel them. Ouch. Yeah. So be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notify bell for any videos I do, and whatever the Meg. I'll do a shout out to any new subscriber, and hopefully me and Matt do our segment where it's smart talk or something new. I don't know. Wolverine 59 one of Gamer Sex is signing out. LeVar Trocar, have a good one.